So we're in beta testing at the minute. This is your profile page, your typical social networking page. You've got some friends, you've got sort of a Facebook-ish type of updates, news updates. We call your digital moments your membles, because they could be any type of object actually. And this is a little inbox of digital memories, which is called your fresh membles. So that's that end of things. I'll do a quick tour for the main part. Then you can go and look at your memble line. Basically, this is the washing line of your memories. And this is the sort of zoomed out view, so it's your highest level, looking at it from the largest perspective. Each of these different dots is a different type of digital moment, a different memble. This is an audio one. It's an MP3, and then there's some image. There's some video there, some more video, and so on and so forth. And we're at the minute integrating into mobile phone uploading, so that you can upload text messages and stuff from your phone, basically. So that's happening next week. You can zoom in a bit closer, and you can see things with a bit more detail. So this is down back in 1999, I think. And I can go and have a look at, let's see, a friend of mine looking very musical and artistic. So the interface is very much sort of a nice Flash interface. This is my friend Tristan, and I can comment on what he's doing. I can write a comment there. I can do various things. I can label it with tags. I can share it with various friends. So this is sort of a quick tour of it. I'll quickly show you a video if I can.
How much hands-on did you have in this, Gavin?
Does it making this? Well, this is it. Yeah, this is the interesting thing. In the end, I've outsourced the development of this. I made a prototype. I made a prototype of this, but I gave it to a development company called Buffalo, who are in Portsmouth. They're fantastic people, and they've done a lot. I mean, they've done the development of this, and I've co-designed it with them. But all the hardcore development is theirs.
So they designed all the back end and the database.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Which brings me to the fact that what I found is that relationships are one of the most important things you can have in business. Actually, it's pretty much all about that. Your talent is one thing, but actually making anything happen, you need really good relationships with people. Let's see if this will play. Oh, it goes a bit faster. Yeah, so you got a bit of video and stuff right now. This is my friend. He's a 40-year-old BMXer, which I think is pretty impressive. And you can see some comments and so on there. So that's where it's at the minute. I have some relationships I want to talk about. I have a relationship with a development company called Buffalo, who, if this is successful, they're actually willing to come and be part of Remember as a company. I also working with a company called Mindmatics, who has just done all the mobile voting and stuff for the Eurovision, for the text message inbound stuff, or all the mobile phone connection that goes inbound. And I'm looking at partnering with with other companies at the minute, with printing companies to develop printing services, innovative printing services around Remember. So you could print off books of text messages and stuff like that, which is quite nice. I'm looking at working with moo.com, who are very nice. But
Publishing on demand things, a nice idea.
yeah, and
Album stuff that you could keep or
yeah,
as a gift.
and collaborative publishing on demand as well. So that's where that's at. And then the next steps for me are to launch this in a few weeks, all being well, everything goes well. Just the other thing on relationships, I emailed Jeff Barr, who is the evangelist at Amazon for web services, and I only got a response from him. I emailed him before, a few months ago, to use their hosting services that are still under beta, and you can't get in for the life of you. There's like a queue a mile long to get into them. And I've met, through networking, I met guys who work at Last FM, if you've heard of those guys. And those guys put me back in touch with Jeff Barr. From their recommendation, he got in touch with me immediately and put me right, and just today has emailed me, and I'm in the service now, which has made a massive difference. Will make a massive difference to this service. But that's relationships, big time.
It's like being in the social register in Manhattan, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really important.
It's just, yeah. It suddenly life becomes much easier. I have to market this, so people, there's a lot of, relationships again with people in press, with friends who know other people who are in press. The ease of those relationships. I have a lot of job in terms of marketing to do. And then next month I'm going to start to pitch to investors looking to get investment in next year to significantly grow the company. So looking at around £400,000 or £500,000 to grow it. So this is the sort of ambition of it, and I want to see how far it can go. Lessons learned. How am I doing for time, Bob? Okay. I'm nearly finished. Yeah. Lessons learned for me from this whole experience are that we always think we're creative and we're innovative people and stuff like that, and we're doing very innovative things. But until you apply your creativity to the market, it's not innovation. Yeah, that's a big thing. Light show, maybe. Yeah, that's all right. You stay there. It works when you're there. What else? That actually, anything is possible. That sounds a bit cliched, but it really, you know, I'm thinking about things like trying to get £500,000 investment that I would never thought I would have thought about ever. Yeah. So be as ambitious as you can, and see how far it goes. Yeah. If it scares you, if the thing that you are considering doing scares you, it's probably the right thing to do. And that's it's all about relationships. It's fine. If you have the right relationships, you can do an okay idea really well, and it will be successful. But if you have the right relationships, it works. Yeah?
You were talking earlier about being honest as well.
Yeah.
How much is that important to you?
Yeah, incredibly. Yeah, you have to know your values. You have to know. I did a sort of slightly different presentation the last time, but you need to know where this is all coming from here rather than here. Yeah, you need to know what your core values are, so that it has already taken me almost 4 years to get here, right? And it's going to be at least another 3, 4, 5, 7 years, maybe. I don't know. That's almost 10 years since leaving college at 22, 23. Okay, so to get up every morning and to do that, and to get other people on board and work with, and to sort of inspire them to do good things for you, and for other people to have good relationships with you, you have to know exactly why you're doing it and what your values are to do it. And that's the most important thing. If you don't know why you're doing it, that's a real problem, because you will get to a point, which I did before I did the Nesta course actually, getting up going, why am I doing this project anyways? It's just making my life horrible. Yeah, I'm determined to do it, but I don't know why. And I got very lethargic, and you get unhappy, and you're not interested in it anymore, but you feel you should, and it just becomes a whole hellhole, really. But now that I've sort of, I know where I'm coming from, it's just a real ride, and it's very, very, makes you very content. So that's a massive thing. Yeah, and linked to that is about awareness. How honest can you be about the things you're doing? Yeah, and if you're doing something that someone else has done, why are you doing it? And there's no wrong answer to that. There's no like moral answers that are wrong or right or anything. It's just you need to know exactly why. So basically, it's about awareness. Awareness of what other people are doing, and what you're doing, and how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. I think that's it.